convicted, sentenced to death, and now I'm headed to death row. Man, come on. This is where they say the worst of the worst live. I'm not a criminal. So I'm headed to death row. I'm scared. I'm 26 years old, right? A week from my 27th birthday, put it like that. And I get to death row, and they're walking me down the hall. Two young officers. They got me shackled and handcuffed, and they're both walking on with their nightsticks. And you have general population that was in the hallway, and one of the young officers started shouting at them, "Get against the wall, turn your head, don't look at him." So I became the next dead man walking, right? And they were walking me to my cage. Ask your family to please help me save my life. I wrote letters all over the world, Italy, Germany, France, Switzerland, Sweden, you name it. And I started an organization from behind those bars called Join Hands for Justice. And I started it in Paris, France. I've never been to Paris, France in my life at that time. I'm sitting on Texas death row. In other words, what I'm saying to you is that you are the only person that can stop you from doing what you need to do to succeed in life. You are the only person. Because regardless of the fact that I was behind bars, I was not going to give up. I was so determined that I became very creative. And this organization stemmed from all those countries that I just named. Everybody started coming together and started making a loud voice, chorus voice for my innocence. That's how the United States knew that they had a man on death row that was possibly innocent. And I talked about my case to her for about 3-4 hours. Afterwards, she went to the Innocent Project, and she said, "Hey, I think y'all need to look at this case." So, David Dow, Professor David Dow at U of H was holding a clinic, innocent clinic, and this lady named Nicole Castris, who was a journalist professor, and her students attended class that day. And it so happened that he was talking about my case that day, talking about how this case had lacked investigation but was on a fast track to execution. And he wanted to know who wanted to look into the case. And Nicole, as she told me, looked at her students and seen nobody raise their hand, and all of their hands were in up. That became my greatest blessing. Because when they decided they was gonna look into my case, they didn't tell me. I mean, no one came to visit me and say, "Hey, we're gonna look into your case." They looked into my case for 2 years without saying anything to me. I didn't know. So finally they came down to visit me. And Nicole, when she came up to me, she said, "Hey, is there anything you want to tell us?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. I want you to know that I'm not finna sit out here and try to convince you that I'm innocent. All I ask is that you do your job. And if you do your job, the evidence will show you that." And she said, "Mr. Graves, I just want you to know that we've been working on your case for 2 years already, and we believe you're innocent." Hey, man, we gotta get on the stage, you know. I'm ready to get my picture taken. Go through the whole thing. So yeah, we won the Emmy in 2012. I have it at home on my mantle. I'm very proud of that because that represents my life story. Believe in it, you can believe in it all day, but you don't believe in killing innocent people.
Right.
And the death penalty has been killing innocent people.
Yeah.
So does the death penalty work? That's what we need to know.
Right.
And if it doesn't work, regardless of how I feel about it, I don't want nobody innocent executed just because I believe in it. I can believe in it and still say it's a bad thing. It doesn't work, but yeah, I still believe in it, right? But do I believe in it? No. And I don't believe in it because I know that we can't be 100% sure that we're executing the right person.
Right.